I think for me, an experience in multimedia that like really marked me was last year with the debates and the election. It was a really heated election, obviously, and it was really interesting to watch the debates that came on, and I really enjoy watching debates. It's kind of like a sports game to me. So it was really significant for me to be watching those debates when they started, and then kind of like following that until election day. I was always watching the news, and I watched like the whole inauguration ceremony. So yeah. It kind of made me more aware of like topics that are being discussed right now in politics and like issues that are really important to people. It's also kind of impacted me in a negative way because I wasn't a fan of either of the candidates last year, and so it was kind of upsetting to be watching these debates and like hearing both of their views on certain topics, and it's just like not lining up with me. So a lot of the time it was a lot of frustration when I was watching the debates because I just was baffled by the things that would come out of these candidates' mouths. But yeah.
I just gave $28 billion to our farmers.
Taxpayers' money.
It's what?
Taxpayers' money. Didn't come from
yeah,
China.
you know the taxpayers, it's called China.
So during the debates and like the time of election, I wasn't just looking at the debates that were going on or anything that was on the like broadcasted on the news, but I also was looking at news sources because I have a lot of trouble trusting most news sources, especially like the big ones like CNN or Fox. I feel like they're way more biased. So I did a lot of my other research using other news sites like the New York Times. I love the New York Times and trust it. So that was my other source of media that I used to kind of get my information on the debates and what was going on with the elections and the candidates and everything. Every day I probably check the news and like see what's going on. I'm kind of obsessive about it sometimes, but I really like to be informed about what's happening. I was more affected at the time when I was watching it because it was such a heated environment, and the political environment these days in general is just crazy. So then it was feeling like frustration, stress, and kind of uncertainty about like what was gonna happen. But now, like knowing what has happened, I feel a lot better about it. But also I still look at these same news sources and I check the news every day, and I'm very up to date on what's happening in politics. It's an interest of mine, so